Welcome to PMI News. I'm Anita Raj here with you. Headlines today. Cabinet on September 16 to approve Dalit Bandhu, Assembly session. Government to decide after SC verdict on idols immersion issue. Talazani. Bandy lashes out at CM KCR. Yes, Sharmila slams government over unemployed youth suicides. City police seize 3 pubs. News in details. State Cabinet meeting is to be held on September 16 and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao will chair it. The Cabinet is to approve Dalit Bandhu and to decide the schedule of the Assembly session to be conducted by September 25. The key meeting is likely to discuss the monsoon session of Assembly and Council, which is likely by the third week of this month. The Chief Minister, who recently launched the much-hyped Dalit Bandhu program for SC community empowerment, is to discuss on the issue and take a call. The Cabinet will discuss on Dalit Bandhu, which was extended to 4 other mandals in addition to Hazurabad segment. The government plans to spend more than 1 lakh rupees CR for Dalits empowerment in a phased manner. Hazurabad segment is going to for by poll in October or November. The government released 2,000 crore rupees to it for SC's development. The government already released funds for Vasalamari village in Yadadri district and helped 76 families of SC community. The Cabinet will discuss the issues like bills are to be introduced in the Assembly and the Council as Dalit Bandhu may get the nod in the key meeting. The CM is likely to take a call on jobs notification and offering jobs to youth and discuss several other issues. The sources said that the Cabinet may discuss the paddy procurement by the centre, support farmers to cultivate commercial crops, and completion of irrigation projects. The CM may also discuss the water dispute with the Andhra Pradesh government in the Cabinet. The centre had conducted a meeting of 2 boards of Krishna and Godavari and discussed the Gazette notification. 2 Telugu states opposed the Gazette notification and sought to make some changes to protect their interests. The Cabinet will discuss the centre's meeting on the water dispute and the Gazette in the meeting. PMI News Hyderabad. Animal Husbandry Minister Talazani Srinivas today said that the state government moved Supreme Court against the High Court orders against Ganesh idols immersion in Hussain Sagar. He said that the state government will take a decision after the Supreme Court delivers its verdict on our appeal. The SC is to deliver the decision on Wednesday on the same appeal. The state government urged SC to stall the orders issued by the High Court stalling immersion of plaster of Paris idols and some restrictions on festivities. Srinivas Yadav informed a team of Bhagyanagar Ganesh Utsav Samiti, BGUS, and VHP who called on him. They urged the government to take necessary steps to continue the ongoing tradition of idol immersion despite any verdict coming from the Supreme Court. The minister briefed them about the government's efforts on the same issue. The state government has moved the apex court as the High Court refused to accept a House motion petition after denying permission on the waiver of conditions. The minister said that the government will take a decision on the same after the verdict comes from the Supreme Court. They said that Hyderabad is noted for Ganesh idols immersion in the Hussain Sagar and a large number of people from across the state come to visit the same. Ganesh Shobha Yatra is the unique program in the city to mark the culmination of 9 days of idols festivities, they said. To this the minister said that the government will take a decision after SC giving its verdict. As the High Court refused to give permission, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has decided to move the SC on the same issue. We are expecting that the SC will give a positive response and honor the appeal of our state and its people, he said. The BGUS has called upon the people to participate in protests against the conditions by the High Court against the pop idols immersion. PMI News Hyderabad. State BJP President Bandi Sanjay Kumar today lashed out at Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and alleged that the CM had retracted from his promise of holding September 17 as Telangana Liberation Day. He also alleged that the CM had retracted from his promise as he is scared of Nizam ruler's family. He made these remarks while addressing a public meeting at Ramdas Crossroads of Medic Town. Speaking on the occasion, Sanjay said that he wondered if CM KCR had the dareness to write a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi stating that the state is not receiving funds from the centre. He claimed that KCR was prompting rival Congress party leaders that both TRS and the BJP were one and same. He said that the TRS did not have guts to contest in Old City of Hyderabad. He also said that the BJP MLAs would never join the TRS party. He said that the farmers of the state were not in a position to do farming. He mocked that KCR would talk about jobs and job notifications whenever there are elections in the state. He claimed that his yatra received overwhelming response in Medic district. He said that different political parties were talking differently about his Padyatra. PMI News Hyderabad. The founder-president of YSRTP's Sharmila today came down heavily on the state government and wondered after how many suicides of the unemployed youth, the state government react on the serious issue. Claiming there are 2 lakh vacant government jobs in Telangana, she asked the state government as to why it was not filling up the vacant posts. She made these remarks while addressing a gathering at a hunger strike protest program held by the party in Hanmakonda town. Speaking on the occasion, she said that the state was not reacting on her demand of recruitment of all the vacant posts, although she has been holding the protest programs since the last 10 weeks. She made it clear that her protest programs would continue in the state till the problems of the unemployed youth were solved. She paid tributes at the statue of Professor Jaya Shankar located at the Distance Education Center. She later took out a 3 km long padayatra from the statue and reached the site of the protest program. Scores of the party workers and leaders took part in the padayatra and the protest program of Sharmila. PMI News Hyderabad. Revenue officials along with the city police have seized 3 pubs under Panchgata police station. These pubs are located on the country club premises in Begumpet. The Panchgata police have already booked several cases against the owner of the pubs, Murli. Interestingly, the pubs are located near CMKCR's camp office. The local people have lodged a complaint against Murli, calling him an anti-social element. The Panchgata police took action on the basis of the orders of the district collector. Officials said today that the management was organizing illegal activities, even after several warnings in cases booked against the pubs. Thank you for watching PMI News Hyderabad.